So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. That's a shade optimistic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Punched away. Japan are looking to go forward now. Rafinha. Lahm. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Valverde. And it's Messi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Batistuta. Pass is just off target. Lahm. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Julie. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Julie. Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Pull it. And it's lofted through here. That's beautifully weighted. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone...
And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Japan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Mbappe, great ball, and Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them
in for a header! And he can clear it away. Has a look and plays it forward. Rafinha. That is lovely. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play. Bellingham. And here's Batistuta.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe, done delicately. He's got to be in here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run.
3 minutes at a time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front.
He'll try from distance. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Julie. Oh, important interception. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rummenigge bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Rodri. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Koundé getting this one clear. So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bastoni. And that's another good win of the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's only too happy to take that back. Koundé.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
A searching ball that into space. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Floated through, and he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Thuram has got himself a free kick. And it's Lahm. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rafinha, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Caught offside that time.
Japan are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rummenigge. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Oh, not quite. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Julie going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm. That is ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rafinha, big chance! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining, game still on.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution for Japan, number 10, Ludovic.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution for Japan, number 3, Alessandro Bastoni.
Koundé gets it
Coming on
away.
to replace him is number 4.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well
Substitution
played,
taking place.
well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Collar. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rafael Leao. Collar. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Sane gets it away.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Koundé. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That is good strength.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
He's got tall. And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly
And now,
so happy to have won
members
it.
of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to
So,
join
Jim, how
me
do you
in
reflect
wishing
on
our
what we've
birthday
seen?
boy a
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as...
Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gamba Osaka with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini getting this one clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Gullit. That is lovely. De Michelis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Moved on forwards. Now he's off and running. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. He's cut it out. Koundé. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Gullit. Gullit is fouled. Gullit having a look. Oh, he's hit the bar! Rummenigge. Gamba Osaka upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Cleared without hesitation.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rummenigge. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's managed to get free. Great hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Hernes. Gamba Osaka looking to pass their way through. Shapes to shoot! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact...
There's the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Messi. Ronaldinho. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, what has happened here? Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Valverde.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Cambio de jugadores.
Second period then underway. Saliba. And they've switched it over to the other side. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hermes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Koundé.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some really good ball movement. Rummenigge finds himself offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Valverde. Rijkaard. De Michelis does really well to win the ball there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Hernes. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Just about up to the hour now. Rummenigge. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So a couple of front-footed
serán
alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see a...
Ronaldinho!
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be...
Torres! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Dumichelis. And he's been shifted off it. Hernes. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Played out to the right. Passing nice and neat. Surlot. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Gamba Osaka making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Serginho. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Hernes. Interesting ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Great chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Gullit. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gullit. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And they've got a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. Será sustituido por el dorsal 17. Cambio de jugadores.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that is expertly dealt with.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Saliba, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Torres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had...